What's up, traders? At last we came back. Thank you very much. There is a little bit of technical issue, not little bit, in fact, a little complex technical issue happened, and fortunately we came back. Thank you very much for your patience. I had to reschedule this stream again. I've restarted. I know that many of you probably have missed that link. Let me give you the link if in case you missed that. I know that it might be difficult for you now to get exactly the exact link, but let me find out if I can give you some of you the link so that at least you can join in this stream. Thank you very much for your patience. Sometimes it happens. Let me give you the link on the Telegram channel so that you guys can join. Hopefully that now you guys can see me. Let me know in the chat if you can see me, because it's a new link. Probably you are still on the old link. I've just started new stream. I see some of you have joined already. Thank you very much. Yep, thank you, Dale. Thank you very much. Hi there, thank you. Awesome. There is a little bit of technical issue happen. This happened long ago once, previously also sometimes happens. Unfortunately, nothing I can do about it. So the only thing I can do is deleting the old stream so that you guys don't get confused with this one. Thank you very much. We'll start analyzing and full live session very soon. We see some retracement on the market. Probably will find good trading opportunity in the meantime, guys. Let me reset this one so we see. Okay, hopefully that you can see me now. Can you let me know that you can see me and hear me properly? Can you hear me? Louder, thank you very much. Can you hear me? Is the sound clear, guys? Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Little bit of plain background screen, but that's good sometimes, isn't it? So first, okay, let's move on to the job. A little bit of issue happened, but that's fine. We are on the track again. As you know that yesterday we have closed this Aussie dollar trade. It was an exclusively big move to the upside on Aussie dollar. So let's find out. Let me know, guys, which one you are looking at so that I know exactly which one to look for on the market. I just a little bit of distracted due to this technical issue. Thank you very much. So let's look at gold first. Okay, thank you very much, Vincent and everyone. Let me look at the gold. We see that some retracement coming up on gold. We have seen gold market has gone up aggressively to the upside. So let's start with gold first, guys. We see that gold has created on that. This is the daily chart, and look, at the end of the month there is always some drama happen in the market. You know, the end of the month is really important time for us, and absolutely it is a good time also to make money. Initially, the first week of the month and last week of the month is the most volatile time in the market, and that's the time that I normally place good trades. As you can see, yesterday we had a good trade on Aussie dollar. Now we are running one on Gbpusd, which is also running in profit. Now we'll analyze all of them. Now gold, you can see that this is the daily chart, guys, and we see that gold has created an inverted head and shoulder. Okay, so this is the inverted head and shoulder on gold on the daily time frame. And if you look at the intraday perspective on the 4-hour, we have seen after the previous day's rejection from this, we have seen a strong bullish angle for retracement. We have seen another push to the upside, which is nice looking uptrend. Now what we are expecting for gold, for me, is for the price to come back again to this previous resistance zone here, which now acting as a support. And once you see the price is rejecting from here, we can say that it might create another wave. Now it may create, it may not create. The reason is, if you look at the monthly, we see that the price is just above the monthly opening and closing. High probability that it may create another wave to the upside. As you can see, if you look at the monthly, okay, gold in fact is overextended to the upside. Downside, you can see there is a big move happen, but the price did not go for a suitable retracement to the upside. You can see gold, in fact, if you take this Fibonacci, this is the starting of the move. If we take our Fibonacci, if we take, let's say, consider 38.2% Fibonacci level, we can say that at least we can expect for the gold to come to this zone, so which is previous support zone, which is acting here as a resistance. So with that said, guys, you can see that this is the gold monthly candle, which is just above the monthly and monthly opening and closing. And what I think that gold might close around this zone as a doji. And after that, because you see the price has created a higher low, we might see another wave to the upside on gold. Okay, so with that being said, looking at the weekly, you can see that back to back there is a strong rejection from bottom on the weekly. This week the price came back down to the support, and now we see some push to the upside. So what I think that with that being on the daily inverted head and shoulder on gold, guys, we could potentially see some movement to the upside. So where we can find potential bullish setup on gold, if you look at the 4-hour, yeah, that could be a nice looking awesome trend line that I will be really wait for a potential bullish setup on gold when the price will come back to this zone. If we see that another bullish price action along this zone, we can expect going long on gold, and that's the main goal in this analysis, is to find a bullish setup. And as soon as we will see that gold price action has came back down, created a strong bullish pattern, we can expect going long on gold. So let's find out. Let's first let it come down and then we'll look at it. So this one with gold, we will be waiting for the price to come back to this previous support zone here, which is also support zone here, to come back. And if we see that enough rejection after the retest of this level, then we'll consider going long. Let it come down and then we'll look at. Now let's look at Gbpusd. Now GJ, we have opened a buy position on Gbpusd after this bearish candle. Let me analyze that trade. So we opened, let me look at that trade. Let me see what is the entry exit so that I can clearly explain. Okay, so let me look at this trade on. Okay, guys, so Gbpusd. So we normally, as you have seen yesterday, closed with not this one. Where is GJ? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so GBP/JPY, our entry at 170.1960, which is just above our entry. Buy position, a stop loss at 169.31 here, and take profit at 171.08. Now this one we might extend our profit target. And now let me tell you why I have opened GBP/JPY buy position in the zone, and then we'll look at which one we might why I have opened this, and I have sent this to our students in our Forex Trading User Academy. So as you can see that GBP/JPY in fact created a false breakout bullish engulfer. You can see that this is a middleman. Now if I look at, let's say, the monthly price action on GBP/JPY, we see that in fact this price action is extremely bullish. You can see that over the long term GBP/JPY, this is a strong impulse correction and then impulse. Now it is in another impulsive phase. Higher time frame impulse means in fact it's a big move to the upside we can expect. Why? Because when you see a market has an impulse on the monthly time frame, this is where it can be very impulsive on the lower time frame. So on the monthly we have seen that GBP/JPY grab liquidity from this very important level of support zone here. We have seen created a lower high on the monthly support. There is this long rejection. So with that rejection, now what we have seen that GBP/JPY, in fact, I think that it is preparing for a big move to the upside. Now looking at the weekly, guys, we have seen a very strong bullish price action on the weekly. There is a inverted head and shoulder on the weekly. And with that inverted head and shoulder, if you closely look at the weekly candlestick pattern, what we see that the price on the weekly, there is a lower high, has broken this doji and then has gone to the upside very aggressively, followed by a doji. Okay, with that doji we have seen the price exactly in my weekly forex forecast. If you review, you see that this is what I mentioned, that GJ is likely to reverse, either breaking the low or exactly from here, from the middle, or exactly from here, and did that which I was expecting, that from the middle creating a higher low to push up, and did that exactly as it is. Smash the like button, guys. I need a lot of likes. When you give a lot of likes, the video goes up in the search engine. You are helping the Forex Trading User Academy. Also you are helping me to give you more value, more analysis, more trade that we secured like yesterday, and more analysis. So make sure, guys, you give a big thumbs up. Now GBP/JPY on the weekly creating a higher low, started to go up. Now on the daily we see that back-to-back 2 days higher low, okay, with a strong rejection followed by a doji, followed by a bullish candle. Now what I'm expecting, this candle to continue to go up, and that is likely to happen as this structure is a bullish structure, and we may expect a strong move. Now on the intraday perspective, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, this is what exactly, let me show you this when this candle has formed, okay, and then replay the chart. When this candle, the price here, I'll tell you what did I put, so that you can correlate. It's like it's a good thing that if you can, that if you can relate the information, that is where you can in fact find a good trading opportunity, and it will be really great learning for you as well, isn't it? So let me show you that that analysis on GBP/JPY. So when you relate the past, that becomes easier for you in the future. So okay, this one, you see that this analysis I have posted on TradingView. Okay, you can see that after this candle form, okay, See, this is what I mentioned, that the price likely to go up to this level, which is the sell zone. From here, likely to come back to this support, which is the buy zone. And from here, we could see a channel has been created to the upside. And if you look at now, close this replay, what you can see that GBP/JPY in fact did exactly. You see that after this candle, the price went to this zone and then came back here to this level and went above, created this channel that we are expecting. Smash the like button now. So now what I'm expecting for GBP/JPY, you see that it has created this impulse correction. Now what is the reason behind this trade that I have opened is this false breakout middleman. Okay, so this is the role of the middleman, acting as a false breakout candle. Now with that middleman, what I see that GBP/JPY is likely to continue to go up, and as you can see, this price action that's creating GBP/JPY in fact is a bullish. This is the daily, this is the hourly candle, strong a rejection from the bottom after this false breakout. Okay, and then we have seen couple of candles creating nice looking bullish setup on GBP/JPY, and we are long on it. And I think that this price, you see that it has tested this previous resistance zone here as a support, and from here it should continue to go up in this direction. So this is what I'm expecting on GBP/JPY. Thank you very much for joining again. That's awesome. I see that Haider asked for GBP/USD. Yeah, Haider, thank you very much. Hello sir, how are you? Great technical on YouTube history. Your analysis is 99% accurate. Process. Yeah, movie, thank you very much. Thank you for your appreciation. That's awesome. Yeah, I try to give the maximum value, maximum accuracy as much as possible to help my fellow traders who really deserve this this help. You really deserve that because you are awesome. Favor, I still more story about trading psychology. Magician. Thank you very much. Favor, yeah, we'll talk a lot. This is not only a trading channel, but also we will discuss about trading psychology, discuss about many other things like that many other external topic. Let me know in the chat. In fact, I know that it's all about trading. Everything we will talk about trading. In addition to trading, what's your other interest? I will give you a couple of options. It really helps to overcome the boredom of the trading. Sometimes feel like boring, always looking at the chart, price action. So let me know, is your other interest, is it like science, is it like religion or culture or spirituality or history or music, or could be finance? What's other interest you have in your personal life? So that's how I know which one you will be more interested, so that I can sometimes spice the analysis with some other things so that you don't feel that boredom. Let me know in the chat. It will be really appreciated. So let's look at now dollar yen, guys, and look at dollar yen, USD CAD. Now dollar CAD, I think that we might find some another opportunity on dollar CAD. On the daily perspective, we see that USD CAD, in fact, daily perspective, we have seen a strong drop. But the CAD news is coming today. Forex Factory. If we go to the Forex Factory news calendar, okay, let me look at the calendar. Okay, so today, if you look at 1 a.m. which is the Sydney time, which is almost an hour from now. CAD news is coming. Okay, 2 a.m. there is another news on CAD. So yeah, CAD is very volatile today. Euro CAD also will be volatile because there is a news coming on Euro is tomorrow, so which is almost pretty volatile. Euro and Euro USD also getting very volatile with that upcoming news. So CAD tonight is on fire. Let's see what kind of price action we have now. USD CAD, as you can see, the price is going up, and this is the 4-hour candle. We see that from this support we had a bounce. What I think that during this news time, okay, we could potentially see on USD CAD, in case, let's say, if this resists this support, you see that it's completely broken. Okay, in case during that news time, if we see unusual movement to this level, that could be an awesome place for selling USD CAD. Okay, so it will be a really great selling opportunity on the gold as well. We'll see what happened. And GJ, we see that in fact it is just getting rejected from here. Okay, so if we look at the 1-hour chart, we see there is a doji, which is a bullish price action. You see that the big move followed by this pattern is in fact like that. Okay, so we are on long on Gbpusd. So yeah, we are long on, and I think that it might create a false breakout, or even without creating a false breakout, I think that this price should be continuing to the upside, going to the upside. Let's see what happened. Similarly, so let me look at the chart, guys. No problems, thank you. Hi Coach Sambi on BTC. Yeah, we'll look at it. Coach, any good strategy for BUT? Okay, looks like GBP is stuck in going sideways. Yeah, looks like that. Aussie dollar. JDS, yeah, thank you very much. Great trade on Aussie dollar. I made 959 from this. Awesome, JD. Thank you. That's awesome. That is the goal of giving the trade. As you can see, yesterday we opened that Aussie dollar trade. It was an awesome trade. Now this Aussie dollar trade is according to our trend following strategy, which now available for our students. This indicator who are learning our strategy, they can access both the indicator on MT4 and also that indicator available for trading view, available for all students. And if you are a lifetime member, you should be able to access that indicator. You can see there's a nice looking nice looking bullish price. That's awesome. Okay, so let's look at now all those pairs. Let me look at the CAD pairs. In fact, USD CAD, in fact, giving us a nice looking setup. As you can see that CAD might be getting very, very volatile. This is the support zone here. Okay, guys, in the meantime, if you wanna trade with us, like as you have seen, we have traded Aussie dollar. Okay, today we are trading Gbpusd. Okay, if you wanna learn that our strategies and also trade with us in a private VIP Telegram channel, you can join Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You can find a link in the description area. You will be able to access this incredible strategy, incredible indicator. You can see where you can see the sell exactly. This is our trend following strategy. You can have that indicator in your basket if you are our lifetime member. So I'll suggest you to join to learn our strategy. So now what do you see that USD CAD going up to this resistance level? So if USD CAD that rejecting from here, it's going up. That's good. Let's see if we can find a selling opportunity. Okay, sorry about that. So what do you see that USD CAD? What I'm expecting, in fact, it is possible for USD CAD to break this resistance, test this neckline, okay, and then having another rejection. So if you look at the daily, okay, in fact, so if in case it breaks this daily high, we will open a sell position on USD CAD. Okay. If in case during the news, if we see that USD CAD has broken this daily high, this is a high probability sell setup it will be. And I think that it is possible to happen for USD CAD to break this high, to test this 20 period moving average on the 4 hour, to test this previous support zone as a resistance, and then to have another rejection to the downside. So that will be a great selling opportunity. Or even from this support here, okay, support here, which is acting here as support, if we see even that candle closing below this level, that is also we can find a selling. So we see a candle close already. We have seen a candle close. What I'm expecting now, USD CAD during that news release to penetrate this level, okay, and then to have a rejection. So that will be absolutely awesome. I think that's possible to go up, penetrate, create a false breakout, and then to create a pin bar, and then we can sell aggressively. Alright guys, GJ also we see that just above this resistance, it closed as this kind of bearish candle. What I think that it in fact given us a bullish setup. So it is possible now for this price to come back down and then go up, or it could continue to go up, because this is a bullish price action, guys. Okay, it's a bullish engulfer on the 1 hour chart. Okay, we see a bullish engulfer on the 1 hour chart, so it is possible for this price to go up on GBP/JPY. I'm just looking at all those pairs to see in fact how it has closed. Aussie yen, I think Aussie yen also giving us some bullish price action. Aussie dollar, CAD, CHF, CAD JPY, CHF JPY, Euro AUD, Euro CAD. So Euro CAD created, this is a bullish price action on Euro CAD. Okay, it's a bullish price action, back to back 3 candle, rejected from this support zone. Okay, now in case, let's say if Euro CAD in case come back down, okay, if the CAD getting stronger during this news, if it touch this 20 MA, that will be an absolutely awesome bullish setup from here. Okay, I'm just looking at all of them to see. Looks like that so GBP CHF created a bullish price action. In fact, GBP creating bullish price action in against all instruments. So NZD CHF also created a bullish price action. So and US30, yeah, US30, which is already created a false breakout to the downside, which is expected after this bullish. I think that US30 creating a nice looking bullish pattern. Yeah, like the gold, US30 in fact came back down, means it grabbed liquidity. You see that this is the shooting star previous session on US30. The price has penetrated in that support. Okay. Now this price action is in fact bullish. Dollar Swiss franc, dollar CAD, dollar yen. Okay, US oil created bullish move, creating an inverted head and shoulder. We have seen that it has created a bullish move. So we'll look at one by one how we can see. In the meantime, guys, Vincent, yeah, thank you very much. Jerry, Sacred Trade on thank you very much. David, thanks, coach. Glad, please, yeah, how much is that indicator? ISO Forex. Look, how much is the indicator? The indicator, it will not create any value if you just use the indicator. You need to first learn the strategy, because if you don't learn the strategy, you will not be able to use the indicator. And if you are our Forex Trading Wizard Academy lifetime member, then you should be able to use that indicator, because the strategy is included on the lifetime access membership. It's a trend following strategy, and it's basically the strategy which we prepared into an indicator, so that it becomes easier to scan the possible trading opportunity in the market. Verse, evening coach. Verse, thank you very much. Mohammed, coach, US30, please have a look at it. Could you please review US dollar index? Thanks, no problem. We'll look at the US dollar index. Kakulan, thank you. Francis, Wizard, what are the indicators in your chart? As I mentioned before, this is our trend following or TF indicator that we use in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. The indicator is in fact our trend following strategy, so it's which has been translated into expert advisor, available for MT4 now, and also in our for trading view also it's available. Okay, so let's look at now. Vincent asked a question with the CAD news 10 affect the I don't think CAD news will affect the GBP JPY, okay, unless very unusual something happen. Normally only that that NFP impact all the pairs, and sometime when Fed Chair Powell, Mr. Powell speaks, that time normally affects all the pairs. In other cases, normally a little bit of volatility, but doesn't affect that much unless something very threatening happen. So if you, let's say, if you didn't manage your risk in your trade, yeah, definitely you should close in any news. But as I told you, if you have a smaller risk, then should be fine. In case any accidental things happen, that may happen. Not only in that news, in any news it may happen. In that case, yeah, you're should be able to cover that loss, isn't it? But that's how. Okay, let me look at all the pairs. Okay, guys, so let me look at the gold. I think that we already see primarily a rejection on gold. So what I think that gold will do after this one might close as a bearish candle, and then we might see another one, and then we can expect bullish. But what I'm expecting for going long bullish on gold is gold to give us some bullish price action along this zone, and then we can consider going long on gold. So this is now retesting. Retest could fail, so we need to wait for a strong rejection and then bullish candle, then we can consider going long on gold. Okay guys, so let's see what happened. Let's look at NAS100. Okay, let me know in the chat, okay, if you don't mind to share. Let me know in the chat what's your biggest loss in your trading career. I want to know, so that sometimes it's good to remember the losses so that we can learn from it, create a better future. Until in the meantime, I'm analyzing NAS and then we'll talk more about it. Okay, so if you don't mind to share, that's fine, no problems, you can. Okay, let's look at NAS100. Looking at the daily, guys, we see that there is a big gap opening happen, but to me is still bullish. As you can see, that dollar creating bullish, all indices is looking like short-term bullish. What I think that if you look at the monthly, this is the monthly candle, which is it could happen that the monthly closing somewhere here and then slowly coming back down. It is possible, but as you can see, we have seen a rejection from the support, means that we can expect some push to the upside. But over the long term, NAS100, it's a bearish. As you can see, it's a bearish price action. Okay, you see that after this monthly strong rejection, all right, we see there is another rejection, all right, and then this one we see that retracement to the upside. What I think that after this monthly close, the price even without breaking the high, we might see that the price is coming back down. That's how the market normally moves. You might say that how do you know that there is a probability for the next one to come down if this one closes like that? The reason is you always look at the health of the candle. It's very important that you look at the health of the candle. So what's the health of the candle? This is the monthly chart. Look at the red candles, strong, okay, full body red, and in the downtrend, right? Look at the green candles. Look at this one here, which is 5 days remaining. Looks like that very, very narrow candles. So that means that the effort from the buyers is way less than the effort from the seller. So that means that as soon as this candle will close, if this one closes like that, we could see some strong bullish move again. But for now, if you look at the weekly, we see this is still bullish, 2.5 days remaining, but looks like that the sellers getting little bit of, the buyers getting a little bit exhausted. Now looking at the daily, we see that there is an impulse. No one can tell you exactly what's going to happen. As I told you, you see that the price in fact created, it's a very, very important level. You see this support zone here, which is acting here as resistance. Now we see primarily penetrated, came back down. So that how will be approaching? For me, what I need, I mostly look for false breakout. Now it is in a local uptrend, right? It's going impulse correction, impulse correction. What I need, a false breakout candle, probably like this one. You see that? This is a nice looking bullish candle. Do you think that you need a lot of this? You don't need. Let me show you. You see that? Look. Impulse, a strong bullish impulse, okay, followed by, you see correction. Now in that correction, what you see? Test of 20 period moving average. a clear false breakout of all those candles. So in that case, whatever happens, you might say, okay, I'm gonna go long here, taking my stop loss below this low, take profit even, you know, the 1 to 1 could be a good trade on this one as well. And you are profitable, right? You can have the profit. You see, that's how trading is. This is how we did yesterday. Remember that Aussie dollar trade that we close to profit. You see, this is a clear false breakout. And according to our trend following strategy, we have found a buy signal, and that is the result. You see this strategy, how it is working. Look at this, what move happened afterwards. So that is what the power of having a strategy. Let me look at gold, please. I missed the analysis, no problem. We'll look at it. Okay, NASDAQ. So NASDAQ, I'll be waiting for a false breakout possible, and then we can consider buying. Good morning, Shunilia. It's available now on the dashboard. The TF indicator. Gold, please. I missed the analysis, no problems. Lower said 1.5 million in March 2000. So you lost 1.5 million. 1.5 million. That's a huge money, isn't it? So how did you recover that shock? It's in fact big money to lose. It's a tragedy, I know. So every loss, in fact, bring a lesson. You know that this founder of Stoicism, the Zeno, okay, he lost everything, and then he had nothing, and then he started a school of Stoicism to help people so that they can survive when they are in trouble. So when you know that every people in the world who create something great, they have that tragedy. So sometimes we feel like, okay, maybe I'm unlucky, I have lost, you know, I've never recovered. Yeah, I understand 1.5 million recovery is not easy, but you know that always look at the positive side. See, everything has two sides. Everything has two poles. Everything, even the worst case scenario, can have a positive side. It always look at the brighter side. Okay. See, you will not find. Can you bring a stick to me, like a stick that has only one side? There's always two sides in a stick. If you cut it down, make it smaller, like that, still it will have a two pole. If you make it as small as possible, still it will have two poles. Everything has two sides. See, if you look at all the great people in the world who created greatest things, every one of them has a tragedy. Okay, and because it brings a lesson, and yeah, we need to embrace it. And if you have like lost something in trading, that will bring a lesson, and you see that in some area in your life you will definitely use it. Okay, and at the end of the day, nothing matters, isn't it? So that's how you have to like first overcome any kind of loss. So if you take it very seriously that I had loss, now I need to recover it. Yeah, you have to recover. That's fine. You can recover, but take it easy. Take it easy, okay? Take it easy, and then you will be able to do that. Right? You have to take it easy, and then learn from it. Move forward. Okay. See, to create a great trading career, to become a great trader, you need to have something. I'm telling you, look, everything. There is a Swiss psychiatrist called Carl Jung. Okay, he's a famous, the psychologist, you can say, Carl Jung. Okay, you can search him, Carl Jung. Okay, so Carl Jung, he's a doctor. No, it's not any kind of religion. So he explained a concept called archetype. Okay, so archetype is something like, let's say, every one of us has a certain kind of archetype. So archetype is when, let's say, if you want to be something, there is someone in that field is Superman. See, if you understand this, you will become really great in anything. Trust me. So let's say you want to be a soccer player, right? Now there is someone in that field is like a Superman, right? Let's say Lionel Messi or Maradona or Pele, whoever your favorite star, right? Or even higher than this. So that archetype, that's an archetype. Like, so trader also has an archetype. Okay, and the archetype of a trader is when you can handle this kind of things. Okay, so when you had a big loss, let's say you had a big loss, that archetype will trigger. Okay, so we all have that archetype inside us, that the Carlian said that the archetype. So let's say in mythology, I know that it might contradict in some belief, I apologize for this, but I'm just explaining in context of his opinion. Let's say in Greek mythology, okay, there is an archetype called Hermes. Okay, so it's an ideal trader, the archetype of trader. So when you develop that archetype, removing all kind of social conditioning, that is when you become like a super trader, like a Superman. Okay? So we all have that archetype inside us. So when you had a loss or a tragedy, you in fact triggering that archetype so that you can become that. And that is when anyone become a super trader, like anyone become whatever you want to become when you can trigger that archetype. So it's like let's say a leader or anything in your field, you can become that. So yeah, that's the real thing that need to know one to develop the identity of a trader. Okay, so let's look at now gold. We see that gold has some drop, retesting this level. So looking at so the price normally, when let's say in an uptrending market, a bullish move is sometimes very hard to happen, and we see that GJ. Okay, so we might see on GJ some downward move, probably will test this level, this dodgy zone, and then we might see that it's probably going up. Let's see what happens. Okay, so dollar CAD, as you can see, the CAD news is coming later today, just after maybe probably half an hour later. So dollar CAD, well guys, what I think that we might see a move to test this daily 20 period moving average on USD CAD. Now if this is the case, if we see that the price has gone up, okay, testing this daily 20 period moving, that would be a really awesome selling opportunity for dollar CAD. Now looking at Gbpusd, see Gbpusd, you see that there is a big move happen. Now this current candle, this one is red, rejected. Let's say this new candle, right? If this current candle remain below, like it couldn't break this low, which could break if in case if it creates a higher low, we'll add one more position on Gbpusd with a narrow stop loss here, keeping a big take profit target. I think that if this one failed to break this low on Gbpusd, let's say if this one failed to break this 94 level, 169.94 level, we could potentially see that a bigger move on Gbpusd from this level. Okay, let's see what happened, and then we'll see how we can find an opportunity. Okay guys, so give a big thumbs up, smash the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe guys. I forgot to mention today, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out. There is a lot of content, as you have seen, live analysis, live discussions, live trade. In the weekend there will be some new strategy video coming up, will really helpful for you trading, and also there are more things for you. I'm just looking at quickly all the pairs to see what's happening with all of them, to see in fact which one giving us trading opportunity. Okay, couple of things. Let's say Euro GBP. Alright guys, if Euro GBP remain below this resistance level, current candle, this one like that, it's a high probability that Euro GBP will have another wave of drop, and we might immediately sell, keeping stop loss above this high. But we need to see, it's a bit longer time, but what I'm expecting Euro GBP to respect this local resistance level. That will be an awesome selling opportunity if Euro GBP remain within this level. And as I mentioned guys, if you want to trade with us, learn our strategies, then you can find a link in the description area. You can visit Forex Trading User Academy website. You can join us if you like. There's a lot of value in this channel, as you have seen, and there are more tools coming in the academy. Always we are adding new things, new tools to help the trader. So let's look at euro dollar, guys. Let me find out what's happening with euro dollar and GBP USD. We'll look at it. So let's look at euro dollar first of all, monthly. Okay, guys, euro dollar on the monthly, it's in a very, very important monthly resistance level. At any time, it is possible to see a reversal as the monthly close coming. Okay. Now let's find out the Fibonacci level. You see that the impulse on the monthly started from here, right? If we take our Fibonacci, we see the price exactly at 38.2% Fibonacci level. Okay, there is one here at 50%, one here at 61.8%. But as I mentioned before, that there is a middleman. This is a middleman, back to back to middleman. What I strongly believe that you see that the price normally, when this middleman has formed, this one, it just tested this support zone here as a resistance, right? And then has dropped, created this middleman. Now the same thing, we see that the price now exactly facing that resistance level. Okay, and with that resistance, if it overextend to the upside, that will be awesome. That I will consider as a false breakout. Now looking at the weekly, we see the price is in a very, very important zone. Okay, now let's say if in case we see that euro dollar has broken this resistance, that is, I would consider as an overextended market. Now looking at the daily, we have seen euro dollar in fact going to this. There is a daily very, very long. You see that this is a false breakout, and with that false breakout, there is a daily doji here, this resistance. Guys, what I think that you see there is one level here, one level here. Okay, now this two zone is for reversal on euro dollar. Okay, I will not be bullish anymore on euro dollar. The reason is the price is in a very, very critical zone on the monthly perspective. You can see that. Okay, either it will reverse from this resistance, or I think that it will reverse from this resistance. So it depends on, in fact, how on the lower time frame. Now, as I mentioned, this is the last week of the day, like last weekend of the month. So monthly and weekly closing together. In that case, what we could see, on the 4-hour time frame, we have seen primarily a strong bearish candle. Let's see how this price action is forming. You see, if we see that this is already overextended to the upside, if we see it's a fake move, looks like, because tomorrow Euro news is coming, back to back 2 Euro news tomorrow. Okay, one at 11:15, and there is 11:45, there is ECB press conference. Okay, so with that news announcement, I think that this instrument will have another spike. I think it will have another spike. Okay, but let's see how the price is performing, and then during that news it will create an overextended market and then will reverse, and after the news it will reverse, and that is where we'll take the full advantage of it. So we could see some false breakout or could see some movement to the upside, and then we potentially see that euro dollar is reversing. So couple of zone it might do. As you can see, there is one thing remaining here. You see there is an imbalance. This is the top on euro dollar, this is the 4-hour time frame, and there is a double top formation. You can see that there is a double top. Okay, double top. Now with the double top we have seen that there is a nice looking level here. Okay, so this is the previous support zone here. Okay, now that support zone which could act here as a resistance, so this could be a level where we could see reversal. This could be a level, or this could be a level. So wherever we can find, could potentially see that euro dollar after news finish, before the monthly close, what I think that euro dollar will aggressively come back down and might give us an awesome selling opportunity. Okay guys, awesome. Crude oil, we have looked at it. Euro and dollar, we looked at it. Let's like the video please. 45 minutes. Thank you very much, Shadi. Thank you, awesome, for your call. Everybody smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Do it. It will be really helpful for you, for everyone, for me also. Thank you very much for your help. And at the same time guys, if you are looking for a broker, trusted broker, you can find a link in the description area. You can use that link. There is one from Eva Trade. You can use that link, regulated broker, for bonus. Once you use that link, you can get bonus. If you are inside US, then there is another brokerage link available for you. You can use that. That will give you double bonus. Thank you very much. So with that being said, let's look at what others. Okay, so you see some okay, so if anyone, how many of you watch the movie Matrix? Can anyone let me know that you watch the movie Matrix? Okay, so gold, we see primarily some rejection. That means that we might see, this is the candle that is closing after 22 minutes. So we see that previous resistance, turn, support, primarily rejection, but one rejection is not enough. We need to see another rejection with a higher low. Okay, could give us really some bullish opportunity. Okay, so let's look at what happened on gold. What I think that you see some buying happening. That means that after multiple rejection, we could see on the hourly we have seen some bullish price action. That is awesome. I think that there will be another candle on gold, and then if it is bullish, then we could see a higher low, and then we could see some bullish move. Okay, GJ, as I mentioned, that is still remaining a higher low on the 4 hour. So if it remain higher low, okay, what I think that we could see that GJ is going up. So we'll look at how this candle is closing on the 4 hour. So if it remains higher low, that could be a possibility for a bullish move to the upside. Because the reason is, you can see that this is the previous resistance zone here, okay, resistance zone here, resistance here, turning support, creating series of higher low, means buying happening, and we could potentially see that GJ in fact going up. So that could be an awesome bullish setup. Landworth Labs, yeah, all 3 moves, that's awesome. So yeah, the reason I asked for that did you watch that Matrix movie is in fact the truth, the reality is that there are, that we in fact live in a matrix. Okay? We in fact live in that matrix. To be okay, so let's look at Gbpusd. Okay, so we see the price action is still bullish on Gbpusd and euro dollar, but what I'm waiting for potential setup on all of them. Okay, dollar Swiss franc, you see that there is a rejection. Dollar CAD also rejection. So dollar USD CHF, you see this one rejecting. What I'm expecting is if we see that this current candle is closing something like that, even can give us a huge probability for drop on USD CHF. Okay, this is the 4 hour time frame. If you look at the bigger picture on USD CHF, you see there is a strong rejection from the top. Okay, and then on the weekly we see that back to back 2 days candle, there's a strong drop. Okay, and then on the daily we see that in fact there is a bearish engulfer followed by another drop, and then we see that the price below this, there is a reversal pattern here, okay, below this previous support zone, okay, which is acting here as resistance. On the lower time frame we can expect a drop. Now on the 4 hour, this is exactly the previous support zone here, acting here as resistance with this narrow candle. So we in fact can have a very good opportunity on this one as soon as the candle close, guys. The reason I asked the movie Matrix is because, look, I'll show you something. You can see my view and what's happening. This is the view, you see 110.9. Now I'm gonna tell you what's the reason I asked you movie, and you see the view will drop. Look, the reason, see, everything we are told as a child, as an adult, is most of them creates our belief system. Okay, so the belief is in fact everything. So what we do in our life is based on the conviction. So first thinking, the way we think, and then the belief, okay, and then the conviction. So how the conviction is everything. Even as a trader, see, if we don't, the true meaning of trading will come when you believe that you are worthy of having that money. Internally, if we don't feel worthy of money, internally, if we don't feel worthy of being rich, you will lose money in trading. And most of us don't want to accept the fact because it normally reflected to us and we don't want to take that responsibility. The thing is that, see, most of us has an inside a rooted belief that being rich is evil, having money is evil. In my personal life, I face a lot of resistance from the close people, from friends, from families, from close friends, to become why I'm getting rich because of that. Even they don't want to be rich. Many of maybe watching this show also, they don't want to be rich. People don't want to be rich, but they try to be rich. But internally, they don't want. Because when they get rich, they feel like they're getting evil, or maybe they're getting, that they'll lose something in their life. So that is why, first of all, we need to question that belief, that inside, and that belief is fully subconscious. You know that as a human, you might say that, okay, how do I know that? According to science, every human thinks 60,000 thoughts in a day. Now, if you think 60,000 thoughts in a day, can you tell me how many you remember? You can't remember a single thought. Then where this thought is thinking, what you are thinking in fact is what very early you are programmed. Even every day you are programmed. You are watching news, you are programmed. You are watching TV, you are programmed. So when you programmed, that program is playing, okay? So how do we create in fact reality? Is like, it's a projection. Like if you watch a movie, then the light goes to the screen and you can see. So anything you are watching, thinking is directly impacting your feeling, your action, and your thinking, and that's how everything unfolding everyone's life. So if you want to take control over your life, the first thing you need to do is you need to question, what am I thinking? Why am I thinking? Okay, and then things will change. Otherwise, it will remain as a vicious cycle like we do every day. Okay, so that is why it is so important that first of all, take control over your life. Forget about the matrix, okay? Realize that to get rich, to become a trader, you have to, you have to overcome the resistance coming into you, okay? When you want to, radically change your life, there is a fear comes. It's a big barrier, fear, okay? And it's an illusion. Fear is nothing. It's an illusion created by the brain and mind. See, wherever you are in your life, if you want to dramatically change, you need to overcome that fear first. Take action, and then you'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll talk every day. Smash the like button. It's not all about trading, because trading sometimes feels very boring, isn't it? Always analyzing. Sometimes something will give you different insight, right? So being rich is not evil, okay? So that program we need to change. Every one of us want to be rich, but internally we don't want, subconsciously. And that is why we give away money. We sabotage. It's called a sabotage. So most people sabotage, okay? Sabotage means when we do the things that is in contrary to what you want. Okay, so you need to create that belief, conviction that you can do it, you can be successful, you can be a trader. Okay, and then the action will come accordingly. Okay, let's look at GJ. We see that okay, so we see very strong rejection on gold. Okay, this is the 1 hour chart. Let me look at the 4 hour candle on gold. Guys, USD is still weaker so far, so you might see some spike. Let's say NZD USD, this price action is showing some bullish move on this one. But GJ, boy, it's okay, let it remain within this level, then we could find some bullish movement on GJ. So euro dollar on the hourly, we see a bullish candle, but what I am expecting for euro dollar, I think that it might just continue to go up maybe. Okay, the only thing is that you see euro dollar is facing this monthly opening and closing resistance, right? So it might create a false breakout to break this resistance level. It is possible, but the news is coming on euro tomorrow, as I told you. So the prices still didn't test this previous resistance zone as a support. Let me look at, okay, very good, thank you very much. Which can you look at GBP NZD, Euro NZD, please? Yeah, Anisha, I'll look at it now. Yes, coach, I'm still holding buys. No problems, thank you. Crude oil, yeah. What about gold? Yeah, look at. Thanks for motivating. No problems. Thanks for Bruce Lipton theory. No, it's not. It's not a theory. It's an experience. Joking man. Garage once. Awesome. What can you tell about the USD CAD? I think USD CAD is trying to push down the XY consolidating. Okay, so what about okay, let's GBP NZD and Euro NZD, and then we'll look at in fact what's likely to happen. Okay, so looking at the daily, we like GBP and ZD is creating a bullish move, but the way the price action has formed, this daily candle is not going up. So we might see again some downward move on GBP and ZD. What I think that it might test this liquidity zone. You see there is a doji testing this 20 period moving average, testing the creating a higher low with the daily. And then we might see GBP and ZD is going up. So we might see, I think that GBP and ZD is some move down, or it could just respect this level and then could continue to go up. So for now I will not be in anything because it's creating a consolidation pattern here. Okay, so looking at Euro NZD weekly, monthly, so monthly bullish, weekly looking like, yeah, weekly also bullish, looking at daily. Okay, so Euro NZD, what I think that daily looks like, so it's also not sure the direction. It's you see this long consolidation moving in a sideways until we see a clear break to the upside or a clear drop. It's not a good market for trading now Euro NZD, but it could happen that, let's say, if these two closes as a double doji, we might see some drop. Okay, but until we see clear direction, I will not be trading. It's not fully clear, it's in a sideways. So yeah, let's look at Georgia. I'm really grateful that you talk about. Thank you very much, Georgia. Thank you so much for the fact that you talked about matrix and the fact that if we really want to succeed, we need to believe and change the inner belief and take action. Absolutely. See, this is the essence of everything. Okay, ultimate destination of human being is to wake up. Okay, when you wake up, you will know that actually that's the thing. Okay, when you understand it, you become very powerful, and that's what you need. See, when you want to be powerful, when you realize this fact that actually your action will create the result, okay, either good or bad, and then you become very, very strong and powerful, because you can retain energy within you. There is a book, the famous quantum physicist, he wrote a book, and he told that actually everything we do, the job, wherever you are working, in fact your energy is being taken off. Okay, you are exhausted. And I had that, wherever I was, that in my early life I did maybe more than 10 jobs. Okay, more than 10 jobs, and I don't know, I was not finding comfortable in anywhere. Wherever I was going, I was facing resistance. Okay, everything. The reason you see that I talk without fear, and that is the biggest problem. When you talk without fear, you will start to feel resistance. Okay, you will get resistance from everyone, and that is why I choose that platform. I'm a trader, I help trader, and they are my students. They love me, and I can talk to them, because people, that so very few people will truly want you to become what you want to become, will help you to become what you want to become. Most of them, there is a saying that if you don't follow your dream, you will end up following other people's dream. That's the same thing. So dream, create, plan, trade, and then become what you want to become. Either join Forex Trading User Academy or don't join, no problem. Become what you want to become. See, I'm almost half life gone. Maybe I will leave half. Nothing I will take from here. The academy I will leave the academy, right? So, but the word that I'm saying will be there here for you. Okay. So I know that you know better than me, but just when you know someone telling something, maybe you will take action. Okay, don't quit, just believe in yourself, learn risk management, and I'm 100% sure that you will become successful as a trader. Okay, so dollar yen, let's look at look at the monthly. Okay, so what happened is the dollar yen, we have seen a very strong rejection from the top. And then looking at the weekly. Okay, so we see this candle. Let me look at it. Daily. What looks like that actually dollar yen might move in a sideways. So for now, so far this price action is bearish, okay, but as you have seen that in dollar yen there was a lot of manipulation and it may not be the right pair for now to trade. I think that I will be more interested on, let's say, USD CAD or USD CHF. Okay, so let's look at USD CAD as news is just being released. Forex factory calendar. Okay, so okay, now news is being released, just maybe in an let's see, CAD, all those. Okay, very strong spike on USD CAD could give us a selling opportunity. Let me look at, see what's happening on the 15 minutes. That's awesome. On a C, it is touching this level, then we might be okay. It created a false breakout. Okay, let me see if it had as I mentioned, that if we touch this daily 20 MA could be a very good point for selling. Let me look at the 15 minutes. It's a very strong move. I think that it will touch even the 20 period moving average. Let the market settle and then we might find some opportunity on USD CAD. It's a very important area of value. There is a daily and 4-hour 20 period moving average together. So I think that this resistance level could be a very good point for selling. We'll see how we can do that. This zone is I think that it will have a rejection from here. Let's see what happened. Let me look at the hourly chart. It's a very unusual move. Okay guys, so let me look at the 15 minutes chart to see in case if we can find some selling opportunity on dollar CAD. So let's place a pending order here, dollar CAD, with 1% risk only. Okay, just in this zone, in the moving average zone, keeping the stop loss above this high. Okay, take profit will be at least 1 to 1. Okay, so the stop loss peak for me is around 93 pip because there is a news, so there could be some up and down. I'm gonna send the same signals to our VIP students. USD CAD, sell it at 1.36579, S at 137.2, TP at 1.35. So we'll have around on this trade 92 pip stop loss. So 92 pip stop loss, bigger stop loss because the news is coming. Okay, so triggers, which is still away from the zone. I think that it might even come to this level. There is a weakless candle that can lead to one more or two more candles to the upside. What I think that, so only 1% risk. It's only for educational purpose, guys. Only 1% risk on this trade. As you can see, there is a daily 20 period moving average. We could see this price action even going here. Okay, so it might go in a halfway drawdown on this price. If we are unlucky, even it could hit the sell. This could happen, but for now, I think JPY has came back down well below, might come for a deeper retracement to the downside. Okay, dollar CAD already had again. Guys, in the meantime, if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with us, you can join our academy. You can find a link in the description area. You can visit our website to find potential joining opportunity. You will be learning our strategies and also trading with us. I think that there should have another spike. Even it could happen that the price respecting this trend line. We see that USD looks still weaker, so there is still probability for USD to go up as gold is creating a bullish price action. Like the GJ. We see another push to the upside. Here is still not triggered. You can see there's a daily 20, and what I think that it might even follow this trend line. So there's another news coming up later today. So there will be two. One is 1:30 1 p.m. There is another one is 2 p.m. CAD BOC press conference. That could be. Okay, so overnight rate is less than expected. So that is why we see some strengthening, weakening in CAD. But I think it's a short term. That means the AUD CAD also has a strong push. Okay, so Euro GBP and Euro AUD. Okay. So these two pairs might give us selling opportunity, especially Euro GBP. If we see that it is remaining within this level, within this resistance level on Euro GBP, what I think that the price will remain, will straight drop from here. on Eurujpy. You can see there's this impulsive move correction. We can expect another impulsive move to the downside, and Eurujpy. Just looking at all of them. So silver, which is following the gold, created a weakless candle, very strong bullish move, it looks like. Alright guys, so US30 the same. Okay, NAS US30, I think NAS also did the same. That it did the false breakout that I was expecting. You see that this is what I was talking about. It has done the false breakout, so looks like that NAS is now creating a bullish move. Okay, so we see that it has created that false breakout that was expecting. You see this candle in fact penetrated couple of candles low, so it grabbed the liquidity that it needs. So that means that in fact dollar is still weaker. Here we have seen some okay, so it didn't trigger the pending order for a little bit, but let's say if the price didn't break this high, it's a couple of conditions. Let me tell you what might happen. Let's say if this price didn't break this high but closing below this green candle, if it closed below this green candle, then we can sell this week. In that case, I can say that from here we could see a drop, because this candle in fact already created that false breakout that we are expecting, couple of 3 sessions low. So it has in fact a strong liquidity, it has volume, now it can drop. Okay, but we need to wait for this candle to close, because during the lifetime of this candle there is another news coming up. Okay, so which is could be a very volatile. In that time we might see it is going to hit that zone, we will leave the pending order. If we see that during the lifetime of this candle the price didn't hit this resistance, then closing back below this level, okay, then we will be selling USD CAD immediately by market. So this is the situation with dollar CAD. Guys, I sincerely believe that you enjoyed this live session. If you find value in this session, make sure you give a big thumbs up, smash this like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, right? If you want to learn our strategies and also trade with me every day, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website. If you have any question, you can ask the live agent. She's always there to help you. You will find, I'm sure that you will find a lot of value in this channel. With that being said, thank you very much. Don't forget to join tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow in this live session. Until, thank you very much.